What's good? What's good, everybody? Yeah, what size account do you have, Kyle? I don't know which one I'm gonna do. Are you gonna be a little long? I'm not passing any. I don't have any more accounts to buy. I forgot to buy one. How many contracts you got, Kyle? If I were to guess, it really didn't build up much liquidity overnight, which I had hoped. I mean, we just got back into this area. I'd probably lean long. 4 contracts max. 3K profit target, Kyle. I'd probably go with like a 35-point pad. You should be good. Let's see here. A 3K target? Yeah. 35-point pad. Should be fine. For Apex 50K, you should be good doing like you should be doing like a 25-point pad for that. 25-point pad should be good. 1,500 profit target. I think anything. Let's see. 1,500 profit target, about 25-point pad should be good too. $100K. So you could do a 25-point as well. I should put this in all caps. Big bold letters. Yeah, and don't do this on funded. Just do this on eval. Like I say, I'm not doing any today, but like CPI is my favorite one to do if I were to do it. You don't even need a whole lot of points today because there's just so much volatility. Like some of you guys only need like 20 points to pass. Like you can go like a little bit wider of a pad because usually CPI is a bigger move. So you could do something like this. I'm just keeping it wider just so you guys can see. And all really happens is I have a couple videos on my YouTube. You just hoping like right at 8:30, price takes off and goes one way. I have too many accounts, bro. Like I'm all out. Like I, but I can tell if it passed or not. So a pad basically is just a protection against manipulation and news. So sometimes once news comes out, it's like a big wick, right? So a 25-point pad protects you against that. In this case, so if it, for example, I'm just gonna pretend this is the 830 candle. Let's just say it's doing this, it's consolidating, and then it's like a big wick right here. This will protect you before it goes higher, right? So that's all we're really looking for. Yeah, I'm maxed out. Like I don't I don't need any more accounts. I'm just funneling a lot of my payouts into my personal account. Let's see here. You guys hear me all right? Guess y'all can. No, I'd go full contracts on both. Like I would max out all the contracts if I were you. If you're gonna do this. Yeah, 25. I mean, what size account do you have, K-Dream? Yeah, I mean you could go a little bit wider if you wanted to. Um, but if I were to guess, I think we wick lower and then go higher. Yeah, how many contracts are on the eval though? That's what I'm trying to say. Was that Apex or what? Because if you let's just look at the higher time frames real quick. Um, the daily selling off, I would like just a bigger retracement to then go lower, like at like 9:30 or the rest of the week for tomorrow. So I just would like higher. And there's also a lot more areas to look for up here. Got these highs, this high, and then all these relative equals. So even if price in fact like reverses from here, it still needs to get above here, and I would like that. But this new week opening gap could be a target as well. But I don't really care about that on this stream because I'm just trying to help you guys pass some evals and stuff. Yeah, two minis. Yeah, that's about right. I get my thing here. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, I think it is two minis for if you're doing funded next. Um, if it's a 1,500 profit target, yeah, you go with a 25-point pad. It's like a seven. It's pretty good. Oh, 50K. Yeah, it's not the best. I don't think your max is two contracts though. What's y'all's favorite prop account so far right now? I like that funded next select plan that just came out last week or 2 weeks ago. The daily payout option's really the only one to go. Like I don't like the other one's just like a normal like top step account in my opinion. That's a pretty good one. I mean, funded next rapid. If I had like a top five, no order, it'd be like Apex, funded next, rapids, or the legacies if you can get that promo. TradeWise, um, Mafia Futures, and maybe like Lucid. Take profit's pretty good too, but my fund futures kind of screwed them. I mean, not my fund futures. TradeWise when they announced that new daily payouts with no end of day drawdown, no intraday drawdown. So it's gonna be tough for them to. They're gonna have to do something. We got about another 2 minutes. I may probably do this, and then I have to go to my stream on my phone and TV at 9, and then in the Discord stream at 10. So I'm gonna be in here seeing if you guys pass, just watching it. We got about another minute and a half. So if you got 25 point fab, it's set right now for that. Depending on where you're at, like how many points you need, I feel like most of you guys need at least 30 to pass, maybe a little bit less. So let's just see what happens. Quick tip, if it doesn't move in the first like 15 to 20 seconds, you're best to just cancel the order. That way you don't get, and just save it. But this CPI is usually always the most volatile, my favorite one to do. But this indicator is called OSOC protection pad. You just type in the pad and it just plots these out. So you'll drag your orders. Yeah, also too, funded next futures needs at least 10 seconds. So I would not set TPs on funded next. I would just, or your buy limit or your sell limit for TPs, just hold it and just count to 10 and just close it. That's what I did. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Alex. About 20 seconds or so. So I'd go ahead and start moving those limit orders or your buy stop orders up to here. If you're going long here, short here, if you're doing both, you can just drag, hold shift and drag. Here we go. See what happens. Boom. You guys should have asked, because I had this way higher. I had this way higher than it should have been. Spam ones if you guys passed. There was no manipulation at all. Let's freaking go. Look at this. This is perfect. You should be past the 10-second mark as well if you're doing those funded next accounts. Type 1 in the chat if you guys passed. Good stuff. I had too many accounts. Like I'm good on accounts at the moment, so I didn't do it. But I could tell so many people passed because this is literally open. This is a 90-point move, and we had a 25-point manipulation pad. So you should be good. Yeah, you should have been good. You should have had an extra 65 points from the pad to the top. Passed 3, failed 1. Alright. You take those odds any day, right? Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's freaking go, guys. I think this is like sort of the last one for the year. We got NFP January 9th. That's about it. And if you didn't pass them, like, and you're like $400 away, just go ahead and close it out. There's no point. Like, just find a good trade and do it that way. Let's freaking go. You can do it on whatever time frame. Like, so like if I look at the 5-second chart right now, this is perfect. This like there's no, it just opened and just shot higher. So that's perfect. That's why I like CPI so much. So 113, so 138, you would have got tagged in most likely. And then you had literally 60 points to pass. So this is all within 10 seconds too, which is very nice. But I usually watch it on like the 15 or like the 5-minute and just watch it. But I mean, like, you can do whatever. I'm glad to see some of you guys passed. I'll continue to do them here on YouTube. When you plan to quit markets and back into the end of the year, probably after this week, honestly. Probably CPI is my favorite day to trade. So after this week, I had a good trade yesterday. I'm like 1 for 3 on the week, but like just in profit. And my live account, that was the first trade I took on that this week. So that was good. So if you guys pass those accounts, like, just because you pass them doesn't mean you need to trade them, because the markets aren't about to be the best. So it's about to get pretty choppy. Yeah, let's look at today. Let me give you guys like what I'm anticipating for the session here before I head out. I turn this off. Let's put these on. I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube like once or twice a week as well during the AM session. So, like I said, I think we go a little higher here. I think it'd be stupid to think we're not going to trade lower. We have a 4 hour gap here. The only way I think I could take a long today is if we inverse this at 10 o'clock. And then I could look for these highs at previous day high, then this high. But I'm going to anticipate this holds, this gap, and then we trade lower. What I'll be looking for is something like this. What was it? How big was the number? So, wow, CPI dropped by a good bit. That may be like a big thing. I'll be watching the 15-minute, if anything. If we continue to push higher and get above this 4 hour gap, I'll look for any sort of retracement on like the lower time frames to get long to target this high. And then if we put in a high and then run that high out and then move lower, something like this to the downside. And inside of here, I'll look for like a 1 minute or 5 minute short. So I see Asia lows intact. Like this is like an A+ setup for me. Asia lows intact, relative equal, previous day low. I could see this being like a New York reversal inside this 4 hour gap. So, any other questions? Yeah. Today or tomorrow is probably my last day of trading for the year. I'll be honest. You got $100 US to pass. Okay, cool. Maybe just wait for a good setup. Risk like $50 to make 100. How long does Apex take to update? It says I passed. At the end of the day. Yeah. Well, that's sort of my analysis for the morning. So I'm gonna head out here. I gotta start my stream with my funded futures at 9. If you guys want to pop in there, you can. I'm live there every day from 9 to 10. And then I'm obviously in the Discord stream from 10 to 11, 11:30. So. All right, I appreciate you guys tuning in. You playing? Yeah. Yeah. Live streams are fun though. I like doing them. So, yeah, this indicator is called Smart Money Add-ons. It's got all this SMT stuff, but I just use like the previous day high, 8:30, midnight, things like that. Okay, cool. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll let you guys know when I'm back on like a normal stream on YouTube. And then we'll do another one shot, one kill, probably the first of the year, like January 9th. But that's about it. Peace, everybody. Take it easy.